any of these videos where they showed like somebody came in after you guys left and
Yes,
recorded?
I saw it.
Is that the way that it looked when y'all left, or did someone come in there and mess stuff up?
Okay. It was not the way that it looked when we came in there.
Okay, so that's true.
Um, but it's
Sorry.
it was still pretty bad. Stuff was
Yeah.
shifted around a lot inside of that video to make things look worse, but it was not in a good condition.
Okay, so it wasn't, she was basically she's tried to make it like it was just not that bad and
Yeah,
like somebody came in and messed it up, but like the refrigerator, things like that, that is the way that it was left, right?
I don't know about the refrigerator. I
Okay.
honestly don't remember it.
Okay. No big deal. No big
So
deal. That's
hey,
just one thing
I'll
that I had
ask you a quick
wondered.
question. It was the those pine capsules that were used for the litter box, right?
I
Yes.
am
I,
not sure.
I've
I think
I've I've seen the video, so I already know it was. Those can't just be sifted out like kitty litter. You have to
no.
change the entire box,
And
and that was put upon you guys, even though they claim to love
yeah,
those cats so much.
I had no idea how to do it.
No, it
And no.
wasn't. You, as a kid, you shouldn't have been expected to do that anyway.
Another thing
Like,
I do want to
honestly.
bring up is the neglect that they've brought towards my cat Watermelon. They have, from what I have seen, they have honestly really messed her up, and it is scaring the hell out of me. She,
Oh.
her
She
behavior
loves
has
you
completely
so much.
changed, and she hides away a lot. From what I've heard, she doesn't go out much anymore. She's stressed out of her mind, and she's literally licking the fur off of her stomach. I remember I was on call with them, and there was this massive patch of fur that was missing.
Oh,
I told them they needed to bring her to a vet. They said they would. They
never did
lied.
it. Yep. Yep. It's
And I told
terrible.
them
That's
again.
neglect.
I told them again. They
Spend the
just
time with
didn't do it. And it really makes me want to cry because even now, when I haven't seen that cat in 3 years,
This does
the
not feel
level of
good.
Yeah.
emotional attachment that I had
We
that
got
and
yeah.
that I
you know.
still have towards her is very strong. And I
Yes.
really wish they would take better care of her. I
I
believe
agree.
that they don't fully know what they're doing, but with all of the
Still.
smoking going on in the house, that's
Yes.
affecting her.
It's terrible. Like,
The
Yes.
listen,
yelling.
let me make one real quick request. Anybody that is catching Shanny's live stream right now, where she's apparently seething about what's happening right now, please record that.
Who cares? Yeah.
No. I just want it
For her.
recorded for reference in the
Oh,
future.
I got you.
I am
I got you.
I'm 100%. I'm not watching this shit. I'm listening to Will. I just want everyone to
Yeah.
know that
If
Shanny is
she's
pissed that you get your own voice, and that she.
if she
Well,
By
is
the way, we
watching
have
right now,
just to put this into
I mean, even the
perspective.
fucking stoner said that.
We've got
said, "Fuck
three
yeah, I'm a
times
stoner."
the viewers. She's got
oh, well,
166.
that's
We have
better.
456. We're
That doesn't matter
reaching
though.
more people with this. I'm saying that she's spreading her bullshit to a much smaller audience, and you're spreading your truth to a much larger audience, and I think that is fair as fuck.
yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Um,
I I do want to say, like, Mom, if you're watching this right now, I want you to stop. I want you to get off the internet, and I want you to work on yourself. Because the only reason this has escalated to this point in the first place is because you decided to make the choice to harass me for days straight, exposing me online, attempting to humiliate me.
Yep.
You need to take accountability for your actions for once. I don't
100%.
care about dishonoring because you have not treated me with respect. You completely threw me under the bus, and I'm tired of dealing with you. I'm tired of dealing with Jason and all of his crap. You allow this man to say it is okay to like a 17-year-old girl as a 40-year-old man.
Yeah.
He was talking about how that wasn't pedophilia on a stream. I overheard it while I was checking out one of your streams, and I am absolutely disgusted
even the
and
fucking
repulsed by it.
stoner said that, said, fuck yeah, I'm a stoner.
Don't blame you at all.
William, my stomach is turning thinking about what you've gone through. I'm torn between, doing my regular live stream and letting you like say your piece. I want to be funny. I like the whole point of this podcast is to be like kind of like funny and poke jokes. But I am so torn because dude, I feel for you. I just want you to know that like I'm heartbroken on your behalf, man. Like it's such bullshit that anyone's mother that could treat them this way, and I'm so
okay
sorry.
with us calling you a toe?
I'm so sorry for you. Like I want you to bounce back from this. I want you to be so strong because of this, and I want you to have the best life. Like I wouldn't you seem so level-headed. Like I'm 44, you're 18. I would love for you to be my boss. Like at work. Does that make sense?
All right.
Like I would love to have a
I
level-headed
appreciate it, but you
boss.
don't need to do all of that. Thank you.
No, I mean, but I really mean it, man. I really mean it. You are.
Well, let's just let him talk a little more. So that
Carrie,
we can
if you would shut
more
up, we could. Okay. That's a joke. That was a joke.
Okay.
Like seriously though, we're all rooting for you, right? Everybody.
Oh yeah.
I think that helps
even
a
the fucking
lot.
stoner said that, said, fuck yeah, I'm a
Oh,
stoner.
you got a super chat.
Yeah, it's over and over and over again. All right, so I'll cover all those after the fact.
Yeah.
Look,
That doesn't matter now.
Will, please say your piece, and do whatever. Go ahead.
I don't have much else that
Yeah.
I think of at the moment, so
Well,
if you
you're
have more
always welcome
questions,
here.
come and ask.
Yeah,
You're always welcome
Like I
here,
said,
and if you ever do change your mind about any of this other stuff, like, and you want,
All right.
like a place to vent or explain yourself, you're always welcome here. If no matter what, basically we're here for you, right, guys?
Yeah.
One's in the chat for Will, and you know what? I'll be the first one to do it.
Well, William, again, I just want to say I think that what you're doing here, it takes a lot of guts. And I had hoped that honestly that this day would come, because my biggest fear for you guys, for you and your brother, is that you were going to, get old enough to, be able to make that decision and decide to go back there. And I
was
really
considering it, but I
don't think
going
it's
back.
a good idea. Yeah,
I don't think so either.
I think it would possibly end very badly. I think that for whatever reason, Rev is jealous of you in a way.
I think he is. I remember he would
Yeah.
always talk about my hair and how
Really?
pretty it was. Meanwhile,
Oh wow.
I
and he
don't
has a
want to
thing with
beat
his
him up.
hair.
I don't want to be mean, but he doesn't have very much hair to begin with, and he does not take care of it at all.
No, he does not. He really
I mean,
doesn't.
We've all seen that. You don't have to feel bad about saying that. We've
Don't
all
feel
seen
bad
it
about
first
that.
person.
Yeah, that's just a fact. But yeah, he does. He's jealous of you. That's what I see, and I don't think he ever wanted you and your mom to have a good relationship, because for whatever reason,
Are you okay with us calling
he's
you
so
a toe?
He feels
insecure.
threatened because your
Yes.
attention has been pulled. When the attention has been pulled from Rev, he feels threatened by it.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, and
her attention was pulled from him by her kids, and that includes you. By the way,
And I
anyone out there
actually,
that's like, let him talk, I'm literally like, how?
Yeah.
God damn, I'm dealing
it's
with,
okay.
I'm dealing
I
with
mean, I
morons
will
here.
admit
Sorry.
you are talking quite a lot, but it's
That's
okay. I understand.
it is my podcast,
Well, it
and
will.
I do.
Well,
That's
it
like
will.
you'll get used to it if you ever show up again.
Trust
No,
me,
I
I
it's
have to
talk
deal
way
with
too
okay.
this
much, but
every
I
week.
understand.
I'm doing it. I'm doing this because I want to be very clear. I'm talking probably more than normal because I want to be clear with you about where I'm coming from and where I like it. It hits different when like I've
We
been
got it.
covering your mom for a long time, and now it's become this like personal thing against her own son, and man, yeah, it pisses me off. And
But,
Yeah,
so
you
I am
know,
probably talking too much, so I apologize for that. But you're
it's
always
okay.
welcome here. I've dropped your link in the chat, and I hope everybody here again hearts in the chat for Will. You're welcome here anytime that you want. But if you want to do it on your own channel or whatever, do all that. We're here to support you. None of us blame you
well,
for any of this. I want you to know that.
no, and that's what I was saying a minute ago, like with the jealousy thing. And I kind of saw, I don't know if you remember this, but while he was in jail, um, your mom actually had you leave a message for me. Do you remember that? I don't think you probably do.
Sorry, what happened?
When Rev was in jail, I was talking to your mom privately. I had been watching her stuff and
Yeah,
wasn't really, didn't like what I saw. But when she came on that night crying about what had happened, I felt bad for her and I had
I
sympathy for her in that.
I think I do remember her mentioning the name Carrie like fondly a
Yeah.
few times.
Yeah.
Um,
Because she was really like just telling me how was not going to go back to him. He was, did not treat you guys well. That he was, and you don't have to talk about this if you don't want to, but one thing she even said that he did was that he would go around the house saying the F slur. You know what word I'm talking about when I say
yes,
that?
I know what word I'm talking about.
Is
That is
that true?
personally, I
Did he do that?
I don't remember that, so
Okay.
I
So
don't
that may
know
not
if
be.
that's the case or not.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Um,
It's
I
funny
will
how
say,
nobody tells
But
Carrie to fucking stop yapping when she
no,
keeps
no,
fucking
no.
talking. It's hilarious. You guys are terrible and you just hate me, and it's fine because I hate you back. Except for you, Will. You're all right.
Okay.
um,
Um,
This
no,
is
I will
all
say like
banter.
I am
go
very
ahead, William.
familiar with that word because that is a um
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. And
I would agree. That is a word that is used to describe me quite a lot.
that's horrible too.
That
No,
Fuck
is
no, no,
anybody that
no.
does
It's
that.
okay. It's not
horrendous.
like in a bad way.
I
It's
get you, but
it doesn't really bother me.
well, I was gonna ask. That brings me to something else. If you feel comfortable about talking about
Yeah.
this, but did you talk to her at all before she decided to publicly tell everybody that you about what your, sexual orientation was or whatever?
I
Do you know that she did that?
I did talk to her about that beforehand, but I didn't tell her to say anything online. And I was
Okay.
very uncomfortable when she did expose that.
Okay, that's what I thought, and I didn't know. I wanted to find out from you because that was one thing that everybody watching, from the outside looking in, I was like, how dare she, out you like that? Like that's your choice to make. You know what I mean? And I thought it was a very I thought she crossed the line doing that.
Yeah,
And that should have been for you to decide and your story to tell, not hers. And
yeah,
not to mention she seemed to just use it as a way to make herself look better or like, you know what I mean? Kind of
yeah,
I'm the cool mom because I'm okay
like
with this and yeah,
yeah,
it's
and
like but
I will say,
Go
like,
ahead.
I really appreciate her being so accepting of my
That's true.
sexuality
That's
and
true.
who I am, but I would have preferred if she didn't expose that online. Unfortunately,
Yes.
though, she doesn't seem to listen to that, and she's continuing to
No.
post stuff online. She's continuing to say she has the right to put out her feelings, and
No.
it's just
And
causing
not
problems.
your private. Yeah, it's not right. It's not her right to talk about it. It's just like when you were very, very young still, and you were going through a crisis and on the way to the hospital, and she was live streaming it.
Yeah.
And it's
Um.
like, you know, you would think she would have learned from that experience that that was not the way to handle it and to give you privacy, but here we are all these years later, and she still does not respect your privacy at all.
Yeah.
It's very unfair to
Okay.
you.
Is there anything that you wanted to add?
I think that's it for me. What about you, TJ? Uh-oh, is he here?
I don't know.
You might have
Um.
muted, TJ. We don't hear you if you're talking. But well,
No,
I
he's
really
on Discord. I think it's just like maybe he's busy or something. I'm not sure.
maybe, maybe. But I will say before you do go, thank you for having the guts to come on here and talk about this stuff. Again,
I mean,
it's not an easy thing to do.
I don't need to
It's gonna
yet.
be
Like, I can see
nerve-wracking.
if you want me to.
Oh no, you're fine. You
Yeah.
whatever you're comfortable with is, you know, it's definitely 100% your choice. But yeah, I just I think that you're, you know, very, very brave for being willing to stand up for yourself publicly against her, knowing how she's probably going to react.
Yeah.
Um I hope that, you know, um although I think you need boundaries and things like that, I also know that she is your mother and that's the
Yeah.
only mother that you have. And so for your sake, I hope that maybe she can get some kind of, like, actual help and
I
learn and
desperately hope
see
that's the case
this
too.
so that
Because,
maybe one day you guys can have a relationship that's healthy.
yeah.
But until then, I think that you are 100% justified in, you know,
Hmm.
keeping your walls up and putting your privacy and your well-being, you know, first and go
Yeah.
from there.
I will
So,
say, like, at the end of the day, I still do love her. I don't think
yes,
there's ever going to be a point where I'm not going to, but
there won't. There won't. It's
I
she's your
want her
mom.
to work on herself. I desperately
Yeah.
want her to work on herself. I desperately want her to get herself together. I've been
Yeah.
trying for so many years, despite everything, to get her to push to that point, but she never does. And it's even worse, too, because Jason is, to be blunt, a narcissistic asshole.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
100%.
he makes things a lot worse. I have seen her character gradually decline over time as she has been with him longer. I remember when I was younger, she was not like this.
Really.
She was not as bad. Like,
As
she
messed
had her
up.
moment, but she was a lot more respectful towards people when she was with Chris.
Yeah. Well,
I
and go ahead.
hmm? Go on.
I was gonna say, you don't have to talk about this either if you're not comfortable with it, but do you know or did you see did drugs play any kind of part in this stuff? Like, were they
Oh yeah,
getting, you know,
I was
yeah?
seeing a lot of comments about that.
And again, if
Jason
you don't feel comfortable
consumed a
talking
lot
about
of
this stuff.
alcohol, and he was suffering from wet brain because what my mother did was she decided to force him off of it entirely when he was an extreme alcoholic for many years.
Yes, very
And
dangerous to do that.
and it messed him up for years.
Yeah.
Uh,
It could have killed him. I mean, it really could have. He probably
definitely,
came close to that.
because when your brain is that addicted to a chemical, it needs it to be able to function properly.
Right. Exactly.
Um,
And I'm sure he had like a seizure or something. That's probably a
yeah,
part of it. Like, yeah, that what happens. But yeah, you
with
could tell from the streams that during that time period that he was like just out of it.
yeah. Another thing I do want to say, I mean, weed was definitely a thing. They made videos about that. Cigarettes,
Yeah,
but nothing like illegal.
right. So that's it.
So
Everything they did keep it legal.
yes, and they posted all of that information on stream.
Yes. Um, one other thing. Did you ever see them get violent with each other?
Are you
Do you
Um,
okay
feel
with us calling
comfortable
you a
talking
tow?
about anything like that? Again, you don't have to if you
I
don't want
mean,
to.
there were multiple times where my mother would get on Jason, and he would literally be screaming, saying, "Help! I can't breathe." I don't know if that's actually the case or not. I heard it, but I didn't directly see it.
Right. Good. I'm glad because that would have been traumatizing for you as well. Um, well, I'm trying to think if there's
Listen,
anything else that
is there any closing statements you would like to make, Will?
Mm, all I want is for my mom to just stop and move on.
That
I
is
want
fair.
her to stop doing live streams. I want her to get off the internet, and I want her to work on herself. And with Jason, I want him to try and work on himself too. Although I don't have much hope for him, I have very little hope for him. I desperately hope that he does something to work on himself.
it's
I
you
don't
Yeah,
are
think it'll
so
happen,
mature
but
beyond your years, man. You don't even know. I
very
appreciate
mature.
you very much, and it has been fantastic. You are always welcome here. You can see the kind of support that you're gonna get over here. We're not like we hate your mother. It's we've all just been calling out her bullshit,
yeah,
and she has been doing it for a long time. We're all on your side, and we all wish the best for you. So one last time, ones and hearts, and whatever else you want to put for Will here. Thank you so much for joining us.
43.2.
I'm not trying to take up a ton of your time. We all are rooting for you and your little brother. We want you guys to be successful and do well, even though you've been given this. It's a tough hand to play with, and I
Very.
just want you to know that, like,
You're
as a
doing a
father
great job.
myself, it upsets me. It upsets me a lot to see what you've gone through, and I want you to keep being strong. We're all here for you, and if you would like to join us again, or tell more of your story, or if your mom keeps going through ridiculous stuff and saying ridiculous stuff, you have a platform here. Again, I would love for you to join us again if you want to, but you don't have to. There's no
Mhm.
pressure whatsoever. You're always welcome here, and everybody here is rooting for you. I want you to know that we are on your side.
Definitely. And I would personally, again, if you ever decide to sell any of your art, definitely let me know because I would
Dude,
love to support that.
I
Thank
swear
you,
to
Twin
God,
Claws.
I will
I
make it the
appreciate
centerpiece
that.
of my new living room. I'm not even playing. I am so on board with it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Keep doing what you do. Keep being strong. You're a strong guy, and you're not a kid anymore. But
No,
we
you
all
had to grow
we
up
all will have your back. And I just
100%.
I just want you to know that, like, you're not forgotten by any of us. No matter what
No, no,
Shanny
no.
says, no matter what your mom says, no matter what Jason says, we have your back and your little brother's back forever. All right?
Yes. And thank you for
Thank
taking
you.
such good care of your younger brother. Like you really
Absolutely.
you really looked out for him, especially calling the cops like that night. And that took a lot of guts. So
You're a
much,
good
much
guy. We
thank
all see that.
you.
We all see that you're a good guy. All right. And thank you so much for spending some time with us. You're always welcome if you want to join at any point. We're friends now in Discord. You just let me
Yeah.
know, all right? And I thank you
All
so
right.
much for spending some time with us and answering some questions and being here. You are fantastic, and I cannot tell you how much I'm wishing for your success.
Yes, stay safe. If you need anything, just reach out,
We're always going
and
to be here.
we will
We're
do the
always going to
best
be
that we
here.
Yeah.
can to help you out.
Absolutely.
So,
Thank you so much again, man.
yeah. Hugs, lots of love, and
Lots of
hopefully maybe we'll get to
43.2s in
talk
the
to you
chat.
again.
Everybody really does love you, man. So don't let this shit get you down. I know it's a tough time, but we're all
You'll
rooting
get through
for
it,
you.
though.
We're
You
rooting
will.
for you, man. Thank you again, and we'll have you back again soon, all right? If you want.
All right.
All right. Have a good night,
Bye,
buddy.
Will.
See ya.
Wow.
I
That
I
that
apologize
was
if I was talking a bit. I feel
I